This is the overall typical elements of this air volume systems. There are two lines shown over here. You can see in this, so that this particular things, the air is intake, and there is a damper, there is a pre-filter, there is a primary filter, then it goes through the fan, then again there is a heating coil, there is a cooling coil, and then this supply air passes through again the main chambers. We can say that this again there are dampers over here, this particular transitions called as, these particular sections actually goes to the zones, different zones of the building. And here again some part is taken written out in this particular section. You can see this is the written here, and written here either can be exhausted outside through again the dampers and that, or sometimes it can be reused. This, if it is used reuse, that is also possible. So based on that, there are different types of air volume systems. Sometimes it can be reused also, and sometimes it can be taken out through these sections also. You can see over here there are different diffusers. So this is HV air handling unit. You can see actual the simulation diagrams. So this particular you can see this is the inlet, the upper diagram, and this is the outlet side. In outlet side again it can be reused also. Here the air can be reused also. So this is the actual layout of the building shown in animation. So there are different locations of AHU. Here maybe it can be installed in the basement also, it can be installed, or some other sections also it can be installed. So there are different locations of installation of air handling unit. So this is the return and supply diagram for this particular air handling unit. You can see here. So all the things are available inside of this particular diagram. All the things are inside of this. So this is supply side and this is return side. So all those things that mention dampers, etc., etc., they are under this. You can see now here one by one it is mentioned in the slide also. So this is a run around coil that is present over here. So that can be used to utilize this particular return heat. Then basic AHU consists of these two separate section. There's no use of any return air. There's no utilization of return air for again supply. Directly it can be exhausted to atmosphere by processing on it. Now the first particular part of this air handling unit is actually grills. You can see the grills are mentioned here. So through it either the air enters, or through the grills also it can be exhausted. So grills are just to collect the particles, dust particles or some solid particles. The collection of that particles can be done by these particular grills. And after grills there is a dampers. You can see the second part of this AHU is a damper in the basic AHU system. Dampers can control the flow with the help of motorized controller. You can see the actual picture this side. So here the motorized controller is installed. Obviously this is important part, second part. Then there is a filters. Third part, you can see that there are filters, and on filters there are again the instrumentation part, that is, you can see over here the filters, and the pressure is required to be measured to maintain the life of the filters. So how much amount of pressure difference that is created over there, that can be measured with the help of different types of pressure sensors. So these are the panel and inside filters inside of the AHU. And this is another type of filter, back type of filter. So mainly the panel filter is first comes, and then there is a back type of filter that is secondly installed. Then comes to different coils. After this filters, there is a coil, there is a cooling coil first. You can see in this diagram the cooling coil first, and then there is a heating coil. These two particular coils are there in all the diagrams. You can see the cooling coil for heating coil. Now this cooling coil and heating coil, you can see these sections are actually connected to the external HVAC system, heating, ventilation and air conditioning system, so that the this particular inlet is coming from that chillers. You can say for the cooling system the input will be coming from the chillers, and for the heating system the input is coming from the boilers, because in air HVAC these both the functions are there. Heating function is also there as well as cooling function is also there. So in heating part the input is coming from the boiler, and for the cooling part the input is coming from the chiller that we already discussed. So here also for measurement, for maintaining the temperature comfort level, so temperature sensors are used. So temperature sensors are again connected to the controllers. So you can see in this fourth diagram at different locations the temperature sensors are used in this air handling unit, AHU. Then comes after coils there is a fan, supply fan. This supply fan actually provides the actual air to the either the cooling air or the hot air to the duct. Then you can see here the duct is connected to different zones of the building after this AHU. So up to this we can say that this particular section is called as AHU, and then remaining part is actually the sub part of AHU where the VAV is there. So what VAV I am going to be talking about, that particular part is after this duct, and that particular VAV is available in separate room actually, or separate zone, because this is the inlet and outlet section, that is AHU basically. But the after this there are different zones, because this air is supplied to different rooms, we can say, or zones in a building. So in that separate zone or separate room there is a presence of VAV, that variable air volume system. So you can see this can be passed through either using the centrifugal type of motors or by using the electronically communicated type of motors are used over there. Here again pressure sensors are used to control the draft of that particular system, centrifugal system. Static pressure sensors are also going to be used at the duct level. After this you can see that this particular portion is actually the AHU, what I have shown you earlier. This is AHU, and this particular after this you can see over here, if you observe these particular things, you can see a second room. This is room number 1, room number 2, room number 3. You can see in each and every room this particular section is there, and this section is nothing but VAV. Okay, so this is variable air volume unit. This is present at separate room. So this particular is the supply part. Okay, this is the supply part, and this is the return part. So this is the return part, and this is the return part of the air handling unit. Okay, and this is the supply part. Then in some advanced type of AHU, some other parts are also mounted in a basic AHU. What we seen earlier is basic AHU, but in some advanced type of AHU, some additional functions are available based on the location of the AHU, or the we can say that the places where the AHU is mounted. Some countries are always their temperature is very low, and some countries where the temperature is always high. Based on such conditions, these particular additional things are also mounted. Here the post protection coil is also there, where some countries are where the temperature is always lower. So in this particular, if this section is added in that, then the additional second part is also will be there, that is humidifier is also over there. So once the humidifier is there, so to control the humidity, so there is a humidity sensors also mounted in that particular advanced AHU. So some another type of AHU where the return air can also be used, okay, or recycled. So when the return type of air can be return here we can say, or here sorry, here in this run around coil, you can see that the heating part can be recirculated, or the cooling part is also can be recirculated with the help of return side. So you can see over here this particular part is recycled over here, and it can be used to minimize the efficiency, used to improve the efficiency of the cooling coil and heating coil with the help of return path, because this is just like a heat exchanger. So as the return air that is exhausted from this particular side, so it has some amount of heat present in that air, so that heating property of that air can be used to heat the inlet air. When requirement is heating, means more means we can say that in colder season there is a requirement of we can say that warm air inside the rooms. When the warm air is required, then the return air temperature can be used or exchange with the cooling heating coil over here, so that the dependency on the boiler will be reduced. What is the purpose of this air handling run around coil is that the dependency on the boiler will be reduced with the help of this return around coil. When the warm air is required, when the coolant air is required, at that time the return cooling property can be used in the run around coil at that time, and to provide the coolant air to the room, so that the dependency on the chiller will be reduced. Actually for these coils, the input is coming from the boiler as well as from the chiller, so their dependency will be reduced with the help of this run around coil. So in this way, some another arrangement is also there. So sometimes it can be reused with the help of return air can be mixed with the fresh air. Sometimes there is a mixing type of things can be possible. So this is not about the temperature and that, but here the mixing can be possible with the help of some additional arrangement done in the AHU. This is just like a damper. Sometimes this damper can be controlled so that this particular return air can be mixed with the inlet air. If the requirement is the more warmness required in the rooms, so that the return air can be used with the help of the damper. This is the damper. So damper can be opened to some amount, so that that air can be mixed with the inlet air. This is the inlet air. So it will be get mixed with this, and this is the exhaust side, and remaining will be exhausted out. So all these different types of AHUs are available in market. So this is mixing by mixing things with the this type of things can be used with the help of this rotary wheels. You can see here with the help of this rotary wheels also the temperature can be changed. So here the return air temperature can be used to warm up the inlet air. So you can see the color here is the blue color, but here the outlet color become yellow. So this is possible because of this whole this wheel transfer their heat or exchange their heat to the inlet air, so that the temperature of the air can be improved with the help of this wheel type of arrangement. So all such type of AHUs are available. So we need to aware of all types of things. Now this is again the another arrangement where the plate type of heat exchangers are used. So again the same thing is there. It can exchange the heat from the return air. Same type of principle, but the arrangement is different.